I'm on a special mission. But if you want to see what goes on, continue watching to find out. What is up, guys? It's Taja, and I'm back again with another video for you. Please subscribe. Please. Please. Now we're currently at Dalston Junction. And you get on the train, Whitechapel, and yeah. Today we will be travelling on the Heathrow Express to Heathrow Airport. Now, there are usually many different ways to get to Heathrow Airport. You've got local buses, you've got the underground Piccadilly line, you've also got the Elizabeth line, as well as the Heathrow Express. But today, I wanted to try the Heathrow Express, especially because it's the fastest way to get to Heathrow. Let's see if it's actually worth it. There's a train in 3 minutes to Paddington, and you're probably thinking you're going to Heathrow, why are you taking the Elizabeth line? Well, we're only going as far as Paddington. Come down here to film because, as you saw, it's quite busy and there's commuters going to work.
Y16. See it, say it, smoothly.
Just arrived at Paddington. My train was at 6:40. I just missed one. It was at 6:25. That was purely because there were some problems on the Elizabeth line. I'm going to be honest, since the Elizabeth line has been out, it's been pretty terrible. The reliability is just not there. Let's go into the station and check it out. So the train was actually already in the station since they run every 15 minutes. So I just went straight on board, found myself a seat and got myself comfortable. Usually if you want a quieter option, Heathrow Express is usually the best way to go about it. It's a bit weird me being on this train with no like suitcase or bags or anything. At either end of the train you've got business first, which is basically a premium option to standard class. You've got seats in a 2x1 formation, bit more secluded from the rest of the train. In standard class, you've got two 30-seating airline style seats, if you want to call it like that, and you've got this ironing board seat situation kind of going on here. So we leave London Paddington on time at 06:40, and not long after we leave, we are whizzing down the main line with minutes to spare before we get to the Heathrow Airport junction. So the train was quite silent. There wasn't much people on board. Only a few people were traveling, although it was only about 6 in the morning. So I didn't expect much people to be on the train. There was a few staff members, people with their suitcases and luggage. The seats have armrests, got cup holders, USB ports, and 3-pin sockets. This train does also have reading lights and it's got coat hooks as well. The train I'm on is a class 387 that was previously with Great Western Railway, but Heathrow Express acquired a few of these to run on their services. And quite decent trains, top speed of 110 miles per hour, so it gets you to Heathrow in about 15 minutes. We went about non-stop till around the junction just after Hayes and Harlington, and we go through some tunnels, and the first stop is Heathrow, terminals 2 and 3, and then Heathrow terminal 5 is the final stop. I'll be getting off at Heathrow's terminal 2 and 3. I went to have a look at the toilet and it was pretty clean. It's got the open lock, door lock, got soap, water, all the amendments that you need in a toilet, and etc. Tissue was working. Everything was very clean, so I was quite pleased compared to what you see on British trains nowadays. The price of this ticket cost a whopping £17.30 just for one way from Paddington to Heathrow. And that was with my railcard discount of a third. Actual ticket price without a railcard is £26 one way. Is that really good value for money? I don't think so. One thing I don't really understand is that when you go to other airports, like let's use Gatwick for instance, you can get train tickets from as cheap as £8 to get from Victoria to Gatwick, and it's a much further distance than it is from London to Heathrow. Heathrow is still in the London Zone 6, so I really don't understand why it's so much more expensive. It's only about a 10-minute ride if you're only going to Heathrow's Terminals 2 and 3. Terminal 5, 15 minutes. One thing I will say is that the convenience is better. Heathrow Express has luggage racks where you can put down your luggage. It's more quiet and it's just quick and fast compared to the Elizabeth line. You've got many people traveling with you. Is the Heathrow Express actually worth it? Well, me personally, I wouldn't go with that option, especially because it is technically easier for me to just get the Elizabeth line direct rather than faffing about around Paddington, checking to see if I've made it on time for a Heathrow Express train that runs every 15 minutes, whereas I could easily connect to the Elizabeth line within central London. Definitely think it depends on whereabouts you live, whereabouts you're travelling from, whether you're travelling from a hotel and if it's close to Paddington. I feel like the Heathrow Express is more of a thing where if you want to treat yourself, then why not? And obviously, if that's within your bracket to pay for, then of course go with that option. But if you're looking for the cheaper option, then the Elizabeth line, Piccadilly line, much easier to deal with. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed making this video even though I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe so we can get onto the recommended pages, and look forward to seeing more videos like this. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, I mean, if anyone's going to Heathrow or flying out from Heathrow or landing in Heathrow, send them this video. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.